Hello everyone, so today I'm here to make my top 14 of 2014. So the books will not be in any particular order except the four first, so I will put them at the end of this video. Many of these books I've borrowed them from friends or from the library, so there will mainly be a picture there because I don't have them with me. So firstly I've got The Sky is Everywhere by Jen D. Nelson. Yes. The rating will be up there or somewhere because I don't remember all of them because I've all read them in 2014, but I don't remember what rating I did. To make a short story, it is the story of a girl whose sister died and she falls in love with her boyfriend, and which is kind of odd because she doesn't want to fall in love with her sister's boyfriend because it's her sister's boyfriend. So this is mainly what the story is about. After I got Looking for Alaska by John Green, I really love this book. I know that many people didn't like Alaska at all and that they thought she was like whiny and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't feel that way. I thought that she was just really in pain and she felt so bad about things that I cannot explain if you haven't read the book. But yeah, I really love this book. Then I've got, of course, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is the French edition and I really love this book. I thought it was a really great adaptation to a movie, so I was really happy when I saw the movie that they didn't change a lot of things except that they put off a character, which is Caitlin, I think. It wasn't that bad that she wasn't there because the movie was still really great. Then I got the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. This is the Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. And this trilogy, I really loved it. I actually read this trilogy in summer, so I was really in the mood to read this trilogy. I really enjoyed it. I thought, of course, it deals with a love triangle, and this first character, which I don't remember the name, but she has always been in love with one of the guys, and then the other starts loving her and there's a love triangle, which in the end is real satisfying, but of course I feel bad. I still feel a bit bad for the other guy that didn't win her heart, but it has to be one of those two. Then I've got Splinter from A.G. Howard. This book is a futuristic retelling of Alice in Wonderland. It was absolutely amazing. I really love this book. I can't wait to read the second book, and I heard that the third book is coming out this year. So I'm really happy, and I think I'm gonna buy the two and marathon them. Then I got the Selection Trilogy, which is The Selection, The Elite, and The One by Kira Cass. And this trilogy, I read it just before the summer started, so it's a long time ago. I don't remember everything of this trilogy, but I know that I really enjoyed The One. I thought that the end was really great. It was kind of sad, but really great. And yeah, this is, well, for those who don't know, this is in a dystopian world where there's a prince and there's a competition to become the one that the prince will marry. So her name is America, so she goes into this competition because her family needs money, so she goes in there and her family gets money if she stays in the competition, so she goes there. And yes. Then I got Stolen by Lucy Christopher. This book was so good. I read this book in French, but this book is really particular because it is written at the second person. It is a girl named... She is kidnapped by a guy named Tai, and in the book, she writes the letter to Tai. And then it is her story about him because he captured her and put her into a desert in Australia to keep her for himself, which is pretty crazy, but then you start to realize that he's not that crazy. I really loved it. Then I've got Half Bad from Sally Green. This is a new debut novel. It came out this year, and this is, I think it is a trilogy or a series, I'm not sure. I know that Half Wild is coming in May this year, so I'm really happy for that. It is not a kind of dystopian world, but it is a fantastic world where there's magic, where there are white witches and black witches, which white are the good and black are the bad. And the main character Nathan is a combination of those two, so he's a threat to the community of witches. Then I've got Wonder from R.J. Palacio, and of course a lot of people love this book and I absolutely adore this book. I thought it was really truthful, and the main character, you get so attached to the main character. I actually did a review of Wonder, so I will be leaving in the description down below if you want to go and check what I thought about this book more into details. Then I've got Noughts and Crosses. I actually read this book in French a few months ago. I think I read it in November, and I absolutely adored this book. It made me cry so much at the end, and I just can't wait to read the sequel and the third and fourth. I think there's a series. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or a series. I think it's a series, and I just can't wait to read them. Now I am with the 4 last books, and in 4th place I've got Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I know that a lot of people have been raving about this book, and it is no exception. This book was so good. It was written by Benjamin Alire, and this book deals with a bit of racism, homosexuality, and yeah, pretty much. And this book was really good. 3rd place I've got We Were Liars by A. Lockhart. This book was so good. It is a contemporary kind of novel. I'm not sure. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but I'm not sure. It was really good. The end was mind-blowing. I never saw it coming, so I was really happy. Well, not happy, but I was really surprised by the end. 2nd position, I've got the Grisha Trilogy. Well, not trilogy, because I haven't read the 3rd one yet. I read Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm. I haven't read yet Rune and Rising. I cannot wait to read this book. But those first 2 are so good. They're really good. It is a fantasy kind of novel. Well, not novel, trilogy. And it takes place in a fantastic world where there are powers and magic, and it's just really good. And in 1st position, it will not be a surprise for those who've been watching me since the beginning of my channel, which means a month ago. Well, anyway, and this is the Shatter Me series by Terry Maffey. Especially Ignite Me because I read it recently. I kind of reread it. I don't really reread books, but this one is just so amazing. And this is the 3rd and final book in the Shatter Me series. There's Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me. There are also 2 novellas from the Shatter Me series, which are Destroy Me and Fracture Me, and they are from Adam and Warner's perspectives. And this book is just, it's so good. It's just, I think it wraps up everything so well, but I wished it had more, because the end, I think that the end was a bit rushed, and I kind of liked an epilogue or something more. I really hope that Terry Maffey is looking forward doing, I don't know, some kind of little book, I don't know, some kind of a small novel to conclude what happened after all of this, because I really want to know what happened after this book. So that was all for my top 14 of 2014, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow with my 2015 resolutions. Bye! So that was all for my 2015, what was that?